こんなところに。
今日はまかりならん。
あんた私のこと気がついてたのね。それよりこれはどういうこと？ソニック！シャドウ。
Just in case you haven't watched the last episode.
If you wanted to be inconspicuous with your ships looking like asteroids, you probably should have made the turrets a bit less out of place.
You tried firing your lasers before, and it obviously failed. Why did you think it was gonna happen this time?
That's convenient of you to suddenly be having a nightmare about the next enemy the crew will be facing.
皆さんもしかしてシャドウという人のことで？はい。
They were? It looked like they were sleeping to me.
ドクター・エッグマンさんのおじいさん、プロフェッサー・ジェラルド・ロボトに。最後はソニックさんたちと一緒になって戦い。
Wow, Cream, you're very informative, considering you weren't even at the Ark to even learn about Shadow's creation. Also, why are you suddenly telling Cosmo this info about Shadow now? It's obviously been some time since they saw him again, which allowed Cosmo to have her little cat nap. It couldn't be for the viewer's sake, because most of them know about Shadow's origin twice.
そんなはずがない。あの状況で生き延びたとは。リミッターはつけてなかった。だとしたら生きていたとしか。
それより、なんで挨拶なしなんだ。
Are you all thinking the same thought, or is there some telepathy going on here?
どうしてこっちの世界に来たのかしら。
おいおいみんな。
What was with the screen wipe? Did a lot of time pass before Sonic showed up? Considering what he said to them, literally no time could have passed, thus making the transition pointless.
シャドウ。
どうして彼らは僕の名前を知っ
They predicted Shadow the Hedgehog.
まあ無理もなかろう。どういう意味だ。さあな。
What do you mean, you don't know? You clearly had an answer when you claimed.
まあ無理もなかろう。はて、さて、あら？
ドクターはあいつの記憶の欠落について何かし
Rouge, come on, let's be real. He made the machine to bring Shadow back. Even you should know that he does indeed know. The guy can manipulate Knuckles, which admittedly isn't hard to do. Isn't it obvious that he's being a bit of a prick?
From an angle, Hellship looks threatening, but from the front, it just looks like a Triceratops lollipop. I'm not scared, I'm just laughing.
何事じゃ。
突然変なのが現れて攻撃してきたじゃん。
Wait, Boken, so you saw the radar indication that something was happening, and you decided to not warn Eggman about it? Right after you said that, he crawls to the window with a confused tone, so why didn't you say anything about the invading lollipop?
メタリックス。
Do the Metarex have a distinct look that you know it's them? From the ones that we've seen, only the similar feature they have is their domi. But other than that, it's hard to tell if they are or aren't Metarex. I swear, they would all be coming to conclusions if Cosmo wasn't there not to tell them herself.
どうなっているんだよ。さあ。
どういうことだよ。
Alright, remove a sin, that was pretty funny.
シャドウのバウンドアタックによってヘルシップの内部を反響させ内側から破壊しよう。
Okay, but how does he bounce around? You can't bounce on a trampoline in space. You need gravity in order to bounce, but there is none because you're in space!
いかん。リミッターがないのでパワーを使い果たした。
Eggman, come on, you knew we had limiters previously. Did you seriously not think to make him one? You had tons of time to do so.
愚か者どもが。
ミサイルが来るじゃん。
迎撃しろ。
Oh, now you decide to shoot back. And no, don't tell me about the strong shell of a hellship. Eggman certainly does not know about it.
完了。
They literally zoomed in on a JPEG. Fucking great.
嘘じゃないわ。これ見て。シャドウでも。
一旦回避しよう。 なにそれ、艦長命令？
Do you really have a choice if it was Amy? He is the one piloting the ship.
あんたまで何よ。
頭を冷やせエミ。
あんたからそんなこと言われたくない。どうか。撤退しましょう、皆さん。何言ってるのよ、コスモ。みんなの敵を撃つんじゃなかったの？
First off, way to rub salt in Cosmo's wound that her race is dead, Amy. And secondly, you all know what Rouge said, and she showed you the footage of Eggman's ship getting destroyed. While yes, the Blue Typhoon might have stood a chance, if it failed, you all would have been screwed.
いずれ戦うことになるんだ。だったらここでやっちまおうぜ。
そうだね。
わざわざあちらさんから来てもらったんだ。
Sonic says jump, you all say how high. Seriously, after a full argument about retreating or not, Sonic's word must be final because Tails and Knuckles' minds were changed very quickly.
Saying the plan off screen to make it unravel and seem cooler cliche.
シールド拡張モードチェンジ
Wait, so not only can you apparently expand your ships' shields for some reason, but you can also cloak it in dark clouds? Huh?
Also, how are the lasers and missiles missing? Hellship was facing it directly in front of the Blue Typhoon, and you're gonna convince me that they're somehow missing?
見破ったのはさすがだが、二重の罠なんだよな。じゃあ始めるとするか。ミサイル乱れ撃ち。何
While we would sin the fact that this is just the same JPEG image at different angles at the start, I'm more confused on how rubbish did the Blue Typhoon dispose of to clog up the missile holes. Is most of it Chris's stuff? Oh, please tell me it is. Shadow X Machina.
だったんだあいつ。
でもエッグマンの船はあの時。
That's fucking bullshit and you know it, TMS.
え？お？考えることは一緒のようだな。
How did they know the inside of Hellship was there? And why didn't Shadow go in there last time to destroy it?
至急戻ってソニックドライバーで何する気説明は後で
Just tell him now! He's your co-pilot! Why are you keeping a secret about something that will save your lives?
仲間の無念は晴らせた。
Cosmo, you did f*** all. You avenged nothing. How lazy are the Seedrians? Do they get trench foot if they walk a few feet?
気になったみたいね。
ごめんなさい。昨日は私の失敗でみんなに迷惑かけ。
みんなすっかり慣れっこになってるわよ。
Oh, so she was just useless even before her species died. This makes more sense now.
おはよう、母様。
Wait, her mother is a tree? That raises way too many questions!
この近くだけど、位置が特定できないよ。
やっぱり特殊な場所にある。
You can't argue it's underground. Tails' emerald radar back on Earth could find emeralds that were buried underground.
皆さんも頑張って。
Cream, you're adorable, you're innocent, and I know you want to help. But why are you going in the plane with Sonic and Chris? All of them are fighting Metarex. It would be much safer for you to just stay in the Blue Typhoon.
この星のプラネットエッグはもう奪われてしまったみたいだね。
That's a bit of a jump, Tails. Yeah, we've seen planet eggs being taken before, but they could just be historical landmarks of the planet. I doubt man-made structures would be as affected as nature.
ずいぶん前に崩れたようだ。
カオスエメラルドの
Oh, sure. Now you can detect the Chaos Emerald.
Why are you carrying her, Tails? It's clearly been established that she can float down using the petals on her skirt.
いいえ、私のせいで怪我をさせてしまったんですもの。
Oh, he's
り新しい探索メカを開発した方がいいかな。クリスの開発したソニック用のシューズアタッチメントを見
Oh yeah, the shoe attachments. What happened to those?
た万能型自動探索メカなんていいかな。
また失敗しちゃった。
あまり機能を集中させちゃうと
みんなの足を引っ張ってばかり。みんなを巻き込んでたくさん危険な目に遭わせて、ソニックさんたちの星のプラネットエッグも私がもっとしっかりしていれば。
It's not that you messed up. The reason Sonic's planet is ruined is because you decided to play stubborn bitch and only tell Sonic who wasn't there. I'm pretty sure that if you weren't Tails in that lot, they might have had a chance in defeating the Metarex, or at least defending their planet. Cosmo's older sister. Did you get lazy? Did you run out of names? Come on, I don't care if Galaxina was just a 4Kids thing, I'm still gonna call her that because at least some effort was there. You just made me compliment 4Kids, this is how much you've done goofed.
勢いで掘っちゃって逆に落盤するんじゃない？ラクルズさんなら大丈夫です。
Does he, Cream? Does he really?
赤外線と超音波でスキャンしてみた。
Since when the f could you do that? Why on earth didn't Tails use that?
メタレックス。
No. Goombas! Yep, I'm pretty sure that you are bypassing the guards, but do you really think they can't hear your giant-ass feet stomping on the metal that echoes in the hallways as you run?
Chaos Emerald?
Wait, did you seriously not notice the other ones in the giant, obvious glass tubes when you walked in the room? Do you just have tunnel vision?
エメラルドはここで作られた。一体何のために？
わからない。
Tails, you made a fake emerald back in the SA2 arc. I'm pretty sure you can find them a guess as to why. Not even gonna make a guess? Not a hypothetical scenario? Really?
解読できれば。
のエネルギー安定、圧縮率 93%。
読めるの？
一応、でも内容が専門的すぎて詳しいことはあんまり。ごめん。
I don't think he's impressed that you can read the techno babble. I think he's more impressed at the fact you can read the damn language.
Apparently the Metarex tech are known for the USB ports. Well, I mean USB does mean Universal Serial Bus.
移籍しよう。手伝ってくれる？
ええ、もちろんです。こんな私でもお役に立てることがある。
Cosmo, if Facebook existed on Mobius, your status would literally be 95% of you just saying you're never helpful, with all your friends either saying that you're a great person or asking if you're okay and just talking messenger. Jesus Christ, will you grow a spine? Holy shit, Tails the badass over here. Remove a sin for that.
カオスエメラルドの反応を追えばすぐに居場所はわかる。
Sorry, what was that about trying to track the emerald?
ほんの少しだけど空気の流れがある。出口はきっとこっちだ。
Tails, did you just lick your gloved finger to try and feel the wind blowing? How are you not hearing it?
この光、母様の部屋の光に。
So a Chaos Emerald has the same light properties as a light bulb. Right.
カオスエメラルドやソニックの噂がよその星にまで伝わっていたなんてね。
Okay, this is something that's never really been explained. How do other species know about the Chaos Emeralds? Assuming the classic games are canon in the X universe, yes, Sonic and Eggman have fought in space a couple of times, but it doesn't really explain how others knew of the emeralds, does it?
Cream and Cheese, the badass duo. Remove a sin.
見つけたぞカオスエメラルド。しかも2つ。
今のだ。
そうだ。
だったらさっさと取りに行かなきゃ。
何のことかな？
Eggman, you proudly and loudly boasted that you found 2 Chaos Emeralds, and you know Rouge is a passenger on your ship, so why the hell are you covering up the radar?
The moon? Any moon? Which moon are you referring to? Sure, you could be referring to Mobius, but you pass by a lot of planets with lots of moons of different sizes. So that comet was fake as fuck.
You know, for as basic as that is, that's actually a smart move. Using the environment to your advantage to find out about defenses works well, as it wouldn't alert anyone inside the ship because they are surrounded by asteroids. Remove a sin for Eggman being smart for once.
What?
ははあいつら踊りにしようって作戦ね。
Rouge, Eggman is talking through a live video call. I'm pretty sure Sonic and Co just heard you say that.
でも他に方法はないし、乗ってみるか、その穴。
そうか、その手があったがね。さすがエッグマン様ばい。
でもだったら手を組む必要なんかないじゃん。
じゃとよく言うわ。お前がいるからこんな回りくどい手を使っとるというの。
Yeah, you had to make the sudden plan change because of her. But she still is right with Shadow going and using Chaos Control. And with the fact he doesn't have his limiters, he could do it as a solo mission no problem.
そちらからも誰か一人出してもらいたい。
どうして私が？
お主元大統領のエージェントだったんだ。
カオスエメラルドを横取りされるのを恐れて私を本体から外そうってわけね。
Rouge made the deduction, fair enough, but I'm pretty sure that if Eggman just said, because you're really good at sneaking around, instead of that lame president agent excuse, I'm almost certain she wouldn't have come to the conclusion as quickly as she did.
あのコウモリ女と慣れ合うのはごめんで。
だったらじゃんけんで決めます？
僕が行く。
No! Please no! Why isn't Sonic volunteering? He'll be in and out in a flash! Literally anyone but Chris will be perfect for this mission!
これは
Wait, I thought Chris only had one. We saw Sonic give him one. When did he get the second one?
表敬訪問じゃよ。おお、エミローズのマシンもあっ
Amy has her own ship? Well, it's new apparently, so off-screen convenience?
Come on, I know Retarcos is thicker than mud, but are you seriously gonna tell us that Sonic couldn't hear the metal on metal that was clearly echoing through the damn hangar? Even there, Sonic and Knuckles are even looking in the same direction! Did they seriously not see Deco and Boko? They must have tunnel vision, I swear!
言えばこのトリオでカオスコントロールってプリズンアイランドから脱出するときと同じよね。
あ、そうだった。
Rouge, this really isn't the time to have this discussion in the hallway of a heavily guarded ship.
I know she's doing this to drop Shadow's guard, but my point still stands. This is not the time and the place.
マリアの思い出の詰まったアークにね。
マリア。待て。
カオスエメラルドは私がいただくわ。
Rouge triggers a PTSD moment in Shadow just so she can slip away. That's a bit much, don't you think?
You know, maybe if you didn't kill the first guard, the others might not have known that there's intruders. Good going, Rouge, you idiot.
侵入禁止って出てるけど。突っ込めー！
Sonic, were you honestly considering listening to the "Do not enter" sign in the enemy's ship?
もしもし。もしもし。
何よ。
今じゃ。
トリエ。
I'm actually lost for words.
お前の仕業か、ドクタークマン！その装置をよこせ！今日だぞ！
Is it really cheating? You never really set any rules. It's not like you're competing in a proper race or anything.
While I should question how they were able to fish the emeralds out of the sockets, I'm more curious about why they brought 2 emeralds with them in the tornado. It was clear Knuckles needed only 1 to track down the other 2, so why bring both in one ship?
これは。
I know she should question how they were able to fish the emeralds out of the sockets. I'm more curious about why they brought 2 emeralds with them in the tornado. It was clear Knuckles needed only 1 to track down the other 2, so why bring both in one ship?
久しぶりだな。ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。
Never heard that one before.
久しぶりだな。ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグ。
Okay, I guess Sonic and Dark Out aren't fighting then. Thanks for that disappointing spoiler.
これまでのお前の戦闘データは全て収集させてもらった。彼らにはそのデータをインプ
Collected battle data. Did he rate them on a scale of 1 to 10?
やれ。
So you've used all the battle data you gathered to help make your army better against Sonic, and it seems the training paid off. In the form of a dug pile. Something doesn't sound right here.
ダークオーク様にお仕えするメタレックス四天王の一人。
メタレックスしてんの？
4 Metarex bosses. This anime pulled a Sonic Colors before Sonic Colors did, and actually recognized certain villains as bosses.
直ちに帰還する。
ちょっと
I guess they forgot to animate Chris actually turning there. Neat.
そもそもエッグマンはあんたの記憶の秘密なんて何も持ってないかもしれないじゃない。シャドウ、力を貸してくれないか。
Yeah, Eggman might not tell Shadow his memories, but you could always tell him that you would if he helped you. You gave him back his inhibitor rings, so he obviously knows that you have indeed met in the past. He'd have more reason to trust you over Eggman.
お久しぶりです、ドクターエッグマン。
Stop!
の割には小さいな。
いろいろあるんだって。
Yes, lots of reasons why. You gonna try and bullshit those?
ほうほう。
Holy shit. Chris actually came prepared with a flashbang. I will give him major credit for that. That twat finally took action. Remove a sin.
今行くよ、ソニック。
And just like that, he's become incompetent again. Go back to the Blue Typhoon, you fucking buffoon! Tails and Cream are getting shot to high hell, with the Chaos Emeralds being a possible way to keep the shields up, but nope, gonna go back in because Sonic, even though he has 2 Chaos Emeralds near him and would probably be fine with those powering him up. Chris, I am trying so hard to not sing you for this episode. I'm trying so hard to be nice. I've been way too harsh to you in the last 6 episodes, and you are making this so fucking difficult! Cosmo, why are you holding on to the 2 emeralds? And Sonic, why aren't you going to Cosmo to get the emeralds? Why are you both so incompetent?
そんな、だってここにはあいつらの仲間もこんなにいるのに。
我らは捨て駒。
That's actually quite depressing. Considering the Metarex are indeed sentient and are thinking for themselves, it's depressing that the ones fighting Sonic know that they're just used, knowing that if it comes to emergency situations to evacuate, they'll be left behind and will be killed in the explosions. Remove 5 cents. That was very good writing.
それはちょっと。あら、ケチね。じゃ、やめた。
Rouge was going to kill Chris! Like, actually kill him! He would have died if Knuckles didn't save him! Even though Chris's arm should have been ripped considering the speed Chris was falling. I was going to remove a sin, but because of Knuckles, I'm going to add 2.
なんじゃこれは。要塞の中央部に強い重力異常がある。円につながる空間の歪みか。
Well, that's a leap in logic. It's not the Chaos Emeralds, or something Shadow's doing, or even the power of the Planet Egg. No, it's suddenly other dimensional related. How did you jump to that conclusion?
究極が効いて呆れるぜ。
18 minutes in, and we're finally getting to the actual Sonic vs. Shadow moment that the title card promised. You should have just saved it for the next episode at this point.
要塞中心部に重力場発生？
ソニック回収の準備急いで。
When the hell did you two get back in the Blue Typhoon? Well, I know what this episode is focusing on.
持ってたんだけど、どうして宇宙船にヤシの木をつけてるの？
どうしてって？チャックから教えてもらったんだ。
Really, Tails? Really?
だけのやつとは一味違ったが。
なんだと。
そこまでにしてください。ペイルベイリーフ、イエローゼルコバ。
Let's say each other's full names for no reason whatsoever, other than to make sure the viewers are informed on who we are.
この惑星も私には手応えがなさすぎた。
あくまでもダークオーク様の采配を待つにしろ。
You dragged 3 CRT TVs outside your ship using wires? Why not just sit in your cockpit and talk to them?
うろつき回らないでよ。これは艦長命令だからね。
かたじけない。
艦長
Did Charmy just racially profile Tails?
お食事ですよ。あれ、クリスさんはですね。
こんなのへっちゃらだよ。あっちも困ってるみたいだし。
どうし
Where did Cosmo go?
まあ探偵のプロであると同時に恋愛のオーソリティなんだ。
Considering Vector's moments before, something tells me that this episode might be better than we think. Not sinning or removing anything. Yet.
で忘れようとしている。わかるぞ、その気持ち。
昔相当嫌なこと。
修理してもらってることだし、ただ船に厄介になってるだけじゃカオティクス探偵団の直れだ。ここは一つ哀れなテイルスのために。
While Vector doesn't always have the best plans, I will give him credit for actually trying. Even if his ways aren't the best, he still puts effort into them and his heart is in the right place. For the most part. Remove a sin.
おい、耳を貸せ。カクカク丸物さん。やっけけけけ。
フローラルベロー。
こうしてこうやってこう。
時かしら。
おい。そこのお嬢さん、ちょいと待ちな。超目だ。お嬢さんが一人。
God damn it, I knew it was gonna go somewhere. Trust Team Chaotix to actually make this anime so worthwhile. Remove a sin.
お前までちゃっかり乗り込んでるとは思わなかったわい。
She's been on your ship since the beginning. Where else would she go?
ごめん。あれ？さっきぶつかった時に落としちゃったんだ。コスモ。
見つかっちゃいました。
なんだったら俺たちも手伝うぜ。
本当ですか？
なんか嫌な予感がするんだ。
Even Tails knows that Vector's gonna f something up somehow.
今だ。よし。
I'm sorry, what the hell was that? Vector and SBO crashed into each other and suddenly... Sonic fireworks? Also on that point, SBO is a ninja of the dark and has succeeded in navigating in dark areas in the past. Why was it difficult for him to not only grab the wrong thing, but suddenly crash into Vector?
今度から気をつけます。
Again, fireworks. What the f***?
この手があった。テイルスがコスモに近づいた瞬間。 姿を消したい。
Whoever was tasked with drawing Tails in different outfits was clearly having some fun, even making his fringe more what the f*** than his actual attire. It's a funny little detail.
ひろひろ。
落ちたよ。ベクタ。ベクタ。
God damn it, remove a sin. They always make a failed plan great.
いや、女にモテねえぞ。
Oh no, Cosmo! Watch out for the very bouncy, clearly overlaid, realistic still image of a disco ball!
返すの忘れちゃったから、ちょっといじってみたんだ。
Refurbished it? It looks exactly the same as it did before.
Wait, have they been in front of that gravity well this entire time?
よしった。ナックルズだ。ようやく片付いた。
Finally done? You mean you were meant to be fixing the shrine and yet you spend more of your time in the last episode just polishing it?
重力でぺちゃんこになるのが怖いんですか？それならテイロスさんが。
ブラックホールにでも耐えられるから大丈夫。
Whoa, that's a bold claim, Tails. How do you know that the blue typhoon can survive that?
行くしかない。何？
なあクリス。これは俺たちとコスモたちの宇宙の問題だ。だからクリス、お前は無理に行かなくてもいいんだぜ。
Why the sudden change in tone on trying to get Chris off? Yes, they're right that it's not his problem and they care about his safety, but did Sonic forget that it was Chris who switched off the portal and made him stay in his world? And did they forget he spent 6 years making the portal just to get back to them? Did they honestly think that he would just nod and leave after all that? I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Chris myself, as you can tell, but I can give him one thing, he's certainly very persistent. Also, being concerned for Chris's safety and getting him to leave, but not Cream and Cheese? You guys are assholes. Oh, you know, the laser trimmer with the extension handle that I decided to bring with me into space. Never knew I had to use it, just so convenient.
Okay, good design with the saw blade shoes, but those things are sticking out way too much. So while Sonic is clearing those tree roots, he is also doing the equivalent of keying someone's car.
Your heart's in the right place, Cream. You keep being you.
Are these lot robots or not? Then again, Deco and Boko complain about food, so it works, I guess?
Nope.
エミーもだ。こいつがただの敵じゃないってわからないのか。
Go figure that one of the 4 Metarex bosses is no ordinary enemy.
あいつが持ち上げられるんなら。あ、重い。
Well, geez, Chumbles, it's like he's made of metal or something.
逃げろソニック。やつは強すぎる。
Oh gee, you think?
やるじゃねえか。お前名前は？
ナックルズだ。生きるな。
I thought it was Nurkles. Or Norkles. Or Brofist. Tommy, you're fired.
と一緒にな。
俺はハリネズミじゃねえ。ハリモグラだ。
I think they just pressed the Sonic equivalent of the Goku button. They shouldn't have done that.
そこか。
何でもかんでもごめんなさい。踊っちまってごめんなさいだ。なめるな。
You know, it's very lucky for the Sonic crew to get a typically strong and hot-headed boss. If Dark Oak was smart and sent one of the other two, they would have been f***ed.
目標前方メタレックス。
すごいです。まるでジェットコースターに乗ってる。
Cream, you certainly have a very interesting image of a roller coaster.
クリームの公開絵日記。8月21日。私たちのブルー台風。
Credit to Cream. I'm surprised that she was able to keep track of the dates and time.
Aww, she even doodles in the diary.
距離25000宇宙キロ。
Space kilometers. Oh no, let's not confuse it with galaxy feet.
なあテイルス。今のコースからちょっと外れてみようぜ。
Sonic is sitting with a chow on his lap. That is the same level of adorableness as a human with a sleeping kitten on their lap. Bemuficin!
前方5万宇宙キロ。拡大投影メインスクリーンに。
あ、ちっちゃい。
これでいっぱいなの？
Does the size of the image really matter? The point is, you can see the planet and you know it's 50,000 space kilometers away. What more do you want?
何よあれ、タコの吸盤？
すごいクレーターの数だね。星全体にあるなんて。
隕石が当たりまくったってやつか。
I mean, yeah, it's horrible, but the moon has thousands of craters on it. Have you not considered that could be a moon?
カオスエメラルド。テイルス、これって。
おかしいね。どうしたんですか？偽物には反応しないものはこんなにいっぱいありません。
いっぱいっていくつ
？500個。
Okay, fake Chaos Emeralds, sure. But why are they acting like that? It is entirely possible that the Metarex universe can just have many more Chaos Emeralds or jewels similar to them. You never know with these sorts of things. Hey, on second thought, maybe that explains why the Metarex know what Chaos Emeralds are. Alright, for the first time, I'm actually going to take back a sin that I said before. Remove a sin.
ますます磨きをかけてるってやつだ。
変なとこ感心しないでください。
I don't think that was admiration, but more pointing out the fucking obvious.
メールかよ。
今翻訳機にかけるね。
大丈夫です。私読みます。
これだから。
追伸。
コスモ、どうしたの？まだ何か？
いえ、メッセージはそれだけ。
Chris, come on. You saw how she acted. You have the translator. Why didn't you run it through and see what she was acting so weird about?
俺たちを油断させといてこれか。
No shit! He's your enemy! The other Metarex that would have been trying to kill you! Do you honestly think that he was just gonna land on the planet, tip his hat, say howdy do, and just wander off?
くだらねえ。歓迎の花火かよ。
どこですか？約束通り一人で来ました。
So in the email sent by Narcissus, the PS that Cosmo read was a message to Cosmo saying that she would be told everything about the squabble between her tribe and the Metarex. Cosmo, being the complete idiot she is, fell for this obvious trap, and while she always feels bad for getting her friends in trouble, she's just worsening at this point. Why am I losing so much sympathy for you?
プロが。
そんなことできるのはクリスだけだよ。
だよな。
君たちとだってまだ話し合う余地があるの。
Oh, hi, Chris. When the hell did you get here? Obviously, you snuck onto Amy's ship with Cosmo without her knowing, but we didn't even see you around till here.
私は
分かってるよ、コスモ。僕も小さい頃同じようなことをしたよ。
This is definitely the best moment to have this chat.
コスモ。
Oh, yeah. That was satisfying. Remove a sin.
付き合ってもらえますね。大丈夫です。死んではいませんか。
Yeah, they're clearly not dead, considering Cosmo is literally sat up and looking at Sonic.
わかるよね。
コスモの方が腫れていた。
それが？
クリスに何をした？
それぞれ試させてもらいます。あなたの力がデータ通りならいい戦いができるはず。
やればいいんだな。
Removing 10 sins. Dark Sonic, despite being in only one scene, was fucking awesome.
ごめんね。エッグドライブがさ、ちょっと計算違っちゃって。まあ、時間もないし、ここらでお開きにしましょうね。
Dark Sonic could have very easily had this over and done with, but no, I guess the episode was too serious, so Eggman had to come in and save it before it got all dark and shit. Ugh.
なら何でもいいじゃんか。
Boken's face. Removing a sin. That face is priceless.
Above a destroyed planet. At this point, you could just name every episode in this arc that. We interrupt Sonic X to bring you Sonic Unleashed.
いいか、あのコウモリ女にだけは絶対気づかれんようにこっそりとだな。
I'm honestly surprised that you're still being discreet, Eggman. You should know what Rouge is like at this point.
欲しかっただけなの。あなたの力尊敬するわ。まるで黒の風みたい。
黒の風？
ために悪と戦い、風のように去っていった伝説のヒーロー。
Is it because it's in a different universe that the humans of that world make their own tale similar to Sonic? That's just me giving the show credit. I doubt that was the goal.
なんだろうと、ドーンと任せるかい。
じゃあこれからも俺たちと一緒に戦ってくれるのか？
Well, as the old saying goes, stick one's foot in one's mouth, aka shut up.
帝国の覇者だったんだぞ。
こいつらには分かれしないぜ。何世代も戦い続けてる俺たちの気持ちなんてな。
I can't tell if that's meant to be a joke, because Eggman technically does know the feeling after dealing with Sonic for over... what was it? 12 years when this anime was made?
もうこうするしかないんだ。
私が生まれるずっと前、メタレックスが来る前には、この宇宙を支配する勢いだったっていうわ。
Wanting everything, just like the human race. Honestly, it sounds like the Metarex was doing the galaxy a favor at this point.
僕たちが口を出す問題じゃない。
なんだか似てるわ。
The human girl with the ambitious dream talking about the golden empire that was the human race and drooling over Shadow's power reminds me of you, Mr. Edge Animal, with overwhelming power and is more antisocial than a teen in an emo phase.
どうして？レオンが私をそんなありえない。だってそれじゃレオンがメタレックスと通じてたっていうの？
You know, just once, the misunderstanding trope instead of the main character actually guessing it right on the fucking money would have been better.
なんか怪しいとは思ったが、やはりこういうことじゃったのか。動くな。レジスタンスとわしとを一挙に片付けるつもりじゃろうが、わしはそうそう簡単には捕まらんぞ。おい、無視するな。
He's not ignoring you. You told him to freeze. And he literally hasn't moved from that spot. He's just talking.
メタレックスに従ってたじゃない。
もうたくさんだ。こんな泥の上で生きていくなんてまっぴらなんだよ。戦うのはもうごめんだ。
Okay, you're sick of living in the dying world. That's fair enough. But then just move. You have ships that go into space. Just move to another planet. And the most ironic thing is, if you went and joined the Metarex would have put you in their army and made you fight. Leon, did you think this plan through? At all? Did you?
私だって強くなんかない。
I will praise Sonic X to no end in one department. They made a death scene actually emotional, and on top of that, make me care about a character we only knew for one episode. Remove 15 sins. That was really good. A side of Shadow that not many would see. A side that shows he's angry and will not show any mercy against those who dare stand in his way. Remove 5 sins. Nitpicks aside, episode 68 was fucking excellent. Like, holy shit.
そこのデータをリライトしてみてよ。
ねえ、ひょっとしてこっちのコマンドで再起動で。
Let us, the non-sciencey people, tell you, the science person, how to science!
私たちだけ置いてけぼりのままだなんて。
たく一人で行っちまったっきり連絡もよこさないんだから。
Well, gee, it's almost like he's in another dimension.
隕石。
カオスエメラルドのあの中よ。
今声が。
How? How did you hear voices? Sound doesn't travel in space.
我らが超マジカルハイパー宇宙船を隕石と間違えるなんてひどいっぷ。
What do you mean? Your ship literally looks like a rock.
それでいいんですか？
運命の流れは止められないっぷ。あなたの焦りは周りを巻き込んで大変な目に遭わせるって声が告げてるっぷ。
It's also plot convenience to tell people exactly how the plot is going to go down, or deduct the obvious about a character that the viewers already know. Amy Rose, dressing up in all the local jewelry like every tourist ever.
みんなのこともこの宇宙も守りたいものいっぱいあるのに私はちっぽけで何もできない。
Bitch, Sonic is about as tall as you, and he's doing way more.
旦那さんに聞きました。宇宙にはいっぱい星があるけど。
Meanwhile, grass is green.
星の病気の元ってわけか。
プラネットエッグを奪われたんで、地面の一部が癌細胞のようなものに変化。奪われたんで、地面の一部が癌細胞のようなものに変化して。
Sonic X, the anime where they literally cure a planet of cancer, just like the video games.
やっぱ外すんだ。
気持ちだけもらっとくぜ。俺は自分の力を信じるだけさ。
水がマジでどこだっけ
So much for believing in your own strength.
Cancer research, take notes.
大丈夫？はい。今のは言ったが、同時に水の中に身を浸すと、二人は永遠に結ばれちゃうんだ。
ソニックたちは。
Thanks.
あれ？
ソニックを捕まえるために作ったラブラブトラップになんであいつらが引っかかるのよ。
Considering how heavily the plan backfired, while it's a good moment for Tails to have some development going on, I'm convinced the writers just love dicking with Amy.
Wait, what happened? We didn't see her do anything.
ソニックたちを信じるんだ。
Is it really an Eggman armada if 99% of the troops are Metarex?
Was that supposed to be the Blue Typhoon shield? What happened there?
もういませんよ、テイロスさん。
もう艦長に一言ぐらい言わせてよ。
Oh no, go ahead, make your speech, Captain. And keep going while the other ship blows up because you were too busy making your speech.
じゃあマスターエメラルドはどうなる？
まさかこんなことになるなんて、僕の予想をはるかに超えているよ。
いいか。
Considering how the Master Emerald looks in the background, have you tried flipping it the right way up?
悪かったな、テイルス。
うん、僕こそごめんね。艦長なのに感情的になっちゃって。
That pun was pretty funny.
テイルスさん。
いやー、コスモ。
Aww, even his tails are wagging when he sees Cosmo. That's such a cute detail.
Did you really need to disguise while flying? I very much doubt they would have been able to have seen you through the windscreen.
いませんね。それもソニックたちの全てを熟知しているわしだからこそできた作戦。
Yes, you know Sonic so well, but you still don't know how to beat him. Do you?
ソニックファイターズ出撃。
それって何？
君たちのことだよ。
もうちょっと。
Amy, you're all going to die if you don't move. Can you do this shit later?
いいだろ。
Sonic X! Watch Sonic play football in outer space to defeat giant robots, just like in the video game!
奴ら本気じゃないか。
Eggman, you're trying to kill them. Do you think they'll just lie down and take it? Wait, why is Cream in her own ship? Tails, you heartless bastard! Did you send a child into a battlefield? $8,053,526 tons. Why is that so specific?
わしから鼻向けの言葉じゃ。壁の消滅まであと5分。
I swear, either Eggman is an idiot or he just doesn't want his plans to succeed. Why warn them about the wall time? That would have given your enemies the perfect time to plan a counterattack.
諦めるにはまだ早いよ、クリス。僕たちにはまだ5分。
Tails, there's no way you heard Eggman mention the time limit.
被弾まであと30秒です。テイルス。
人は力は心によりて力たり。
Over a minute had passed since the missiles were supposed to hit the typhoon. Before this episode ends, I would like to thank one person in particular who has corrected me with all my mistakes during this entire series, and it's Uru19861, and because of him, I am going to remove 4 sins, and now this is the sin counter now. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. And I also want to thank Sergeant Major Mario for writing the script for this episode. I really appreciate it. I feel like we got a lot more detail in the sins, and we can take a shot every single time you wrote down at this point, so. And last but not least, I would also like to thank the new co-host, Casey aka Weather Witch. I will leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description, and I think she is extremely talented and very underrated. So yes, Casey, you did a great job in this episode, thank you so much, and considering that you did all of this in a time where a lot of personal stuff is happening in your life, I find that to be very commendable, and I really appreciate you being on this team. It means a lot. But for now, my name is Manga Artist, keep watching my videos,